Hi, I am going to show you my version of how to do collaging and what people call, what I think they call masterboards. First of all, these are some of my collage items. You can see that they have something stamped on them. I did not distress all of the pieces. I did around the edges, and like some of these was coffee dyed paper, but they're not all done. I leave the back open so that you can write on them. This is another one. I believe this one is all paper except this little dragonfly. I don't have any stickers on here. It's just all different kinds of paper. I will show you when I'm done showing you these here. Here's another, what kind of paper I use. Here is a steampunk kind, upside down. I stamped a lot on here, and I did this pink steampunk theme. You can do all kinds of themes. You can go to different places and get copyright free images and tear them up for your background. Put all kinds of different things in there and then stamp on them. This is a bigger one. I think this is a half of a piece of paper. I hadn't decided kind of what theme it was going to be, so I just did it in greens and music and book pages. Not really masterboards. This is an 8.5 by 11. I put stickers on these here and here. These are even from a magazine. This is from a magazine. I think this was a Tim Holtz sticker. All kinds of things. You know, see what colors, what are your favorite colors? Put those together. Of course, my favorite color is purple. But this is a masterboard as far as I'm concerned. What I do is I make it, I scan it into my computer and save it so that I can print it over and over. Now, this just has a white background. I know a lot of the creators on Facebook do both sides and then they cut them up and make tags out of them. You can do that too. But this is how I do mine. I've seen them where they will continually add paper and just it goes on and on and on. And that's not the kind of thing I want in my files. Here is another one where I use stamps. Now, when I first retired and started doing this, I did a lot of research, and if you are going to use a stamp on an image that has a copyright on it, the rubber stamp companies will let you use it quite a few times. It's an angel policy, but you cannot copy the stamped image. So what they say, what their meaning is, do everything except these 3 images, and you can scan it and print it again if you want, and then you stamp it. You cannot copy a stamped image. So if that helps you, I don't sell them, I swap them, so I go ahead and do it. This is a Christmas one I did. I loved it. I think it is so cute. It would make so many cute cards, and I try to position the Santas so that you can cut them out and be a card, in certain areas. So that's something else to be mindful of, just to help you out. I am working on one to show you how to do it. I've done part of it. I have pulled a lot of images of kits that I purchased. Sorry. I have a really cute gnome kit. and I have a Halloween kit. But here's a gnome kit. You can see I tore up half of it. It's part of this. It's several of the border, the nice pieces here. You can see this one is a kit I bought, and I tore out some of the plain paper so that I can use that for up here. Sorry, oh, wrong way. For the border. I'm not all glued down here, so what I do when I'm doing these, I have whatever size your piece of paper is, have 2 of them. Then you can, as Roxy's Creation says, you can audition and see what fits where. It took me quite a while to come up with how everything was going to fit, and I actually had this little guy I needed for here, and I'm still not quite sure how it's going to fit on there. I have my odd piece of paper for gluing on, and I'm going to finish this up with you. But what we need to do is find out who's on the bottom. Who is the bottommost person on the thing here? And you make sure they're overlapping, unless you don't want them to overlap. But I do. And so it looks like this little guy needs to be glued first. So I'm going to use a glue stick. Don't do liquid on masterboards or on collaging. It just doesn't work that way. It's not a good thing. So we're going to, and a glue stick is a little bit forgiving, so you can take some time. Hopefully that's going to work. I'm going to, there we go. So then I'm going to do the next one, and we're going to go along and get these done. I have already distressed around all of these. You don't have to distress. In fact, if you want to, I think on the pink one, the steampunk one, I distressed in black. Oops, let's get this up here. And then let's see what goes next. I have my handy dandy voting garbage mail here using from my glue down. Okay, then I think we're going to do this guy next. Oh, it's going to be a bugger. Okay, and if I put that one there, and then I do this guy maybe sideways. Nope. Kind of. Well, we're going to have to do something else here. So I'm going to put this one down first. Squeeze it in there. You also can, I use Mod Podge if I don't want it to be, I think I had this upside down. I want it this way. Antique it. If you use, I use vintage Tim Holtz collage medium. You can use Mod Podge. You don't have to do anything. I just like, someone had told me about it, and I really like the way it finishes. And the Tim Holtz gives it, the vintage gives it just kind of a dark antique look. So let's get this guy on here. It's my last one. I have to tear up a couple pieces here. My intention for this, is to cut it in half. I want to cut it in half this way, and it will make 2 tags. And if I were to do it, decorate it this way, then you could have 2 nice long tags that would be really nice. So I have this space here, and I think I can get that right in there. And then we got that one little spot up on top. Now, I could put a sticker on top of it. I could do that, but I don't want to. So, we got everybody down. I've got this one little piece left. So, let's just cut it. Distress him just a tiny bit. There we go. And then we're going to glue him down in this little tiny spot here. Now, I've been, there we go. It's all glued down, but it's not complete. I want to do this for Thanksgiving. This could be any season. I really like the mellow tans, and I leave the open spaces because, like I said, I want to basically cut it in half. So what I have is hidden. Got some stickers out. Got my fall stickers out. And, oh, there we go. So I got my fall stickers. I have a ton of them. And I had a ton of them. Oh my gosh. So we're going to... Oh, I have too much stuff. No, never, never, never have too much stuff. Okay? There's what they are. So I'm going to put this middle one that says thankful. I'm going to put that right smack in the middle. Okay. And then I've got a cornucopia down here. I'm going to put him down in the corner. It's kind of busy there, but I like it there. We might put an acorn up here in the top. Oh, here's a little flower thing. Let's do that one. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, sunflower. Oh, there we go. We'll put a sunflower up on top. And I got over the edge. And then I'm just going to put a small leaf. I sure wish I knew what I did with all that. But that's okay. Oh, there they are. Here's a little pumpkin. I want to use up these little pumpkins. These are fun. They were, you know, sometimes I can't find anything at Hobby Lobby. And then other times I can find a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm just going to put a little tiny, I think I'm going to put a black one here, just for color contrast. And we're going to put that down there. And then when I'm done here, I'm not going to waste your time here on camera. I'm going to just use Mod Podge and seal everything. Now, a word to the wise. These are just the cutest stickers, but they're puffy. And I don't want to take the chance of putting a puffy sticker on here and putting Mod Podge over it, and then it makes a mess. So I'm just going to leave these off, save them for something else. And these are really nice, and I'm going to put, after I go back, trim off the bottom. I'm over the edges here and here and here. So go back, cut that off, sign your initials and the date. Always, always, always. I like to know where I get things. It's like, oh, that's so cute. Who did that? No initials. And then wouldn't it be horrible if you got something in a swap that you made? So I'm going to Mod Podge it, let it sit overnight, and call it done. Then when I get ready, I can cut right down the middle here and make a tag if I want to. Make a journal card. That would be a better journal card. And if you do one this way, cut it down here. You can always cut off the little edges, and those would be really nice tags. So the hardest part about collaging is finding the paper you like and getting it to fit on here, auditioning it, getting everything squeezed in there. Sometimes you have to turn your papers upside down, right sideways, you know, little pieces can come like we did up here. You don't need to do one color, one thing. You don't need to make it busy, but this is really nice, and I think, and there's plenty of room on the back to journal. So I hope that helps you with collaging. Any of you that are in my group and still want help, feel free to reach out. Thank you.